So guys, this channel is actually making over $2,000 to $3,000 simply by posting motivational videos on their channel. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys on how I created this. Watch the results.
You could be a completely different man. But most of us wake up each day and wonder why nothing changes. This is your wake-up call. The life you want exists, but only if you start taking it seriously today. Comfort kills ambition. Endless scrolling, shallow routines, fleeting pleasures, they drain your time, energy, and purpose.
Step 1, go over to your browser and search in ChatGPT. Right here in ChatGPT, simply write in this prompt. So in your prompt, tell it you are a viral YouTube strategist for the 226 market. Generate 10 curiosity-driving title for a self-improvement niche. Focus on young men 16 to 30 and use high VPH. Structure like become unrecognizable, blah, 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 blah. So with that, when you have actually put in that, tell it to output 10 bold title. So send that. ChatGPT will use this as a prompt to give you a trending title. So when ChatGPT have generated the title for you, what you are going to do next is to prompt this exact prompt. Get me a viral 3 minutes YouTube script for. So pick out the exact title you prefer right here and then replace the title right there. Let's say become unrecognizable in 226 blah blah blah. So what I'm going to do is to copy that and then paste it right here. So when I have actually pasted that right here, what you are going to do next is to send that to ChatGPT. So ChatGPT will use that exact prompt to be able to generate you a narration, a scene action, and a animated or anime image prompt. So that's what it will do for you for over 3 minutes video. So when ChatGPT have actually done that, we are going to move to the next platform. The next platform we are going to be using is Whisky. Remember, all link will be on my comment section. So right here in Whisky, what you are going to do is to create a new project. So right here is the place of new project, and then this is the way the template will be like. Then what you are going to do next is to go over to your ChatGPT to copy the anime image prompt. So the scene 1 anime image prompt, I'm going to copy it right here and then go over to Whisky to paste that. So right here in Whisky and paste that, I'm going to send that. Whisky will use the exact prompt to create an animated image we are going to use for this video. So guys, this is the exact animated image that Whisky have actually created for us. It will be 2, so depending on the way you want your anime to look like, I'm going to be using this exact one or this. So let me use this exact one for instance. And when you have actually do or download that in your desktop, what you are going to do next is to make this exact image consistently by clicking on the angle right here to select the place that says subject. In that subject, upload the image you have downloaded, which is the one you choose, and upload that right here. This will be our subject throughout this image to give us a consistent character. So what we are going to do next is to go over to your prompt to collect your image anime image prompt scene 2. So I'm going to collect that right here. This is it. I'm going to also go back to Whisky to replace that. So right here in Whisky, I'm going to also send that next. So this is the exact image I've created next from the existing image using the prompt. So what I'm going to do next is to actually download that. So with that, you can simply download the one you want that suits you, and that's what you are going to do throughout the prompt for anime image prompt. So when you have actually gotten your image ready, then we are going to talk about how can we convert this exact image to be a video or to be a motionless image. So how do you convert that? We are going to be using Grok. But before we proceed to that, if you are enjoying this video so far, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Ask your questions. So right here in Grok, simply select the place that say imagine. Click on imagine right here, and then it will take you to right here where you are going to select the image part for you to upload or edit image. Select the exact image I have actually downloaded. So this is the exact image I've actually downloaded. What I'm going to do next is to come over here and select this to be or make video. Click on make video, and that will be on make video. Then you can come over to the scene 1 action. So I'm going to actually copy that and then go over to our Grok to actually turn this to video. So click on that, paste, and then send. Grok will actually use the exact prompt that we are getting from ChatGPT to convert the image to video. So right here, you have to see that I've converted this to video right now. This is it right now. So what I'm going to do next is to actually download that in our desktop or in our laptop or in our phone. So when you have actually downloaded that, you can simply go back to again to copy the scene 2 action from ChatGPT and then go to Grok to actually create that. But before you create that, simply click on this icon that says save. Click on it for you to import another image. So when you import it, simply come over here and also do the same thing, make it video, and then paste in the prompt to convert the image to video. So that's the way you are going to actually do what? Convert all the image action or scene action that ChatGPT have provided for you to image. So when you have actually done that, your video will be ready. So now what you are going to put next is the voiceover. So to actually convert this exact text to voiceover, we are going to be using ELEVENLABS. Why I'm using ELEVENLABS is because it's a high-tech voiceover for you not to get shadow ban or get strike when making this type of video, because if it's too robotic, definitely YouTube will take your video down. So I'm using that exact one, or cloning your own voice in the ELEVENLABS will help your channel to last longer and make you blow faster. So right here in ELEVENLABS, simply click on the place that says studio. So when you click on the place that says studio, click on new blank projects, then click on video projects. So it will take you to this other place where you are going to start implementing the narration. So I'm going to now go over to ChatGPT to get the effect scene narration. So this is the effect scene narration. I'm going to copy that right now and then go over to ELEVENLABS Studio to post that and also do the same for other ones. So what I'm going to be doing is to be copying them one after the other and be setting them on ELEVENLABS. So guys, you guys see that I've pasted all of them right now. So let's just check it. So what you're going to do now is to listen to what you have actually pasted, and you can actually correct some mistakes that you notice in the voiceover. So that's the way you are going to get it started for the voiceover. So guys, when you have actually reviewed your voiceover, simply click on export to export it on your system, and then you can actually download it for you to start using it for your work. So when you have actually downloaded that, what you are going to do next is to go over to your CapCut or to any particular edit you are using, either InShot or anyone, and then start editing your video. Let me just show you the basic way I did mine. So right here, this is the one I actually did right here, which is the one you watched in the beginning and how it is. So how I did it is I first of all import it from my laptop to my CapCut. When I've imported that, I went ahead to import my sound using the audio part and import my sound audio from extract audio. So when I've extracted that, I start implying it with each other to suit the exact voiceover. So how I do this is I go over to my ChatGPT to get the effects voiceover and what it is saying and the exact image I just created. So like right here in the voiceover or in ChatGPT, I first of all get the effect scene. This is the narration of the effect scene, then the action, the scene action, and the anime. So I assume this is the effect scene right here, and it stopped here. I'm going to get where the voiceover ended, and then I place it to match each other. So that's the way I did it. And the caption, I created it by clicking on text. When I click on text, I click on auto caption and then click on generate, and that was generated for me. So basically that's the way you will do it, and then you click on export to export your folder, and your video is ready. Then you can start posting it on your YouTube, your Instagram, your Robo. Remember, Robo can monetize your account once you reach 100 followers and you start monetizing. So with that, you can cast your video out there, and before you know it, you start making money for yourself. That's it for today's video. I believe this video worked for you and you learned something from here. If you do, don't hesitate to like this video, comment what you think, and ask your question where you are confused, and don't forget to share and subscribe.